respondents skipped this question, but 28 answered overall. 57.14%, so over half of the individuals, said that a fine between $100 and $500 should be paid for the first offense. 10.71% of responders said that temporary loss of license for 6 months should be the first offense. No respondent said that immediate jail time for 3 months or juvenile detention for 3 months should be the punishment, which I believe was kind of good. A lot of individuals responded with driving school with teachings on the dangers of using cell phones while driving. 53.57% of responders said this, so I thought that was rather interesting. 3 responders actually said that just a warning and a slap on the wrist would be a good punishment for them. So I thought that was rather interesting to look at. I personally believe that a fine and temporary loss of license for 6 months should be the main problem, but I thought it was pretty interesting to see that 3 respondents said this. And then actually 1 respondent said that there should not be a ban on cell phone usage, that is a violation of their rights as an American citizen. I'm really curious as to who this individual was that spoke about that answer. But apparently they believe that there should not be a ban on cell phone usage. And then the last question, question 10, in the next 10 years, where would you like to see the situation with cell phone usage in the car going? 21.43% of respondents said there should be a full nationwide ban on it. So the entire United States of America, there should be an overall ban and no one should be able to use cell phones while driving. 50%, so exactly half of the respondents, said that it should be illegal for everyone except for emergency respondents. So as stated earlier about the emergency responders using it for like location purposes and things like that, those are the only people that it should be illegal for. However, every other civilian should be able to have it illegal. 17.86%, so 5 responders said they think it actually should stay legal, so it should be perfectly fine to use your cell phone while driving, that they're not worried about the dangers of texting and driving. And then 3% of responders actually said, 3 respondents said, I could care less, I am perfectly fine with it staying or going. So no matter what happens in the next 10 years, they're perfectly fine with it being whatever, they could actually care less. So I really believe that all of my questions on here was really interesting, really different. A lot of these questions I was really surprised with, to be completely honest. And other ones, I wasn't surprised with at all. But, like the one respondent that said that, they believe that it should stay legal and that taking away this law was a violation against their American rights. I believe all that information was kind of interesting, to be completely honest. So, moving on to questions, to interpretation conclusion. So, after looking at all of the survey data, looking into what was next, this is what I found to be really interesting. So after reviewing the results of the survey, a few areas, like I said earlier, ended up surprising me more than I had actually originally expected. Beginning with our first question about gender, out of the 30 survey respondents, 66%